challenge. It's something that will probably change the way teams are progressing throughout the season, and it's a game we like to play. But certainly, before the very first quali, you know you are not as ready as you will be on another season. But that's the same for everyone in the pit lane.
Laurent, racing is a relative exercise, though. So it's about who's the most ready. You know, you said you're a P4 in the rankings. We may or may not agree with you. But what is your target going into qualifying for both of your drivers? Obviously, you've got Isaac, he's had the call up as well.
The target is to learn as much as we can. You know, that's really what we are after. To get at the end of this very first qualifying and say, okay, we know now how to unlock that bit and optimize that part. Whether or not we have done it in the sessions, obviously we would like to do it, but at least we would like to improve our understanding so that we can develop and move forward. And for the rest, yeah, we told you more or less where we think we are. You know, in qualifying, it will not be a smooth qualifying for the 22 cars. You know, it will be difficult because of all the reasons we discussed, and therefore you need to be ready to deal with the lack of consistency, and you need to be ready to take the opportunity if there is one.
Lawrence, what you're telling us, we're expecting chaos, right?
Organized chaos.
Organized chaos. Well, that's what we like. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to let you go now. We are building up to qualifying here in Melbourne, our first qualifying of 2026. This is the first test. There is no hiding here at Albert Park. Okay, well, we can now go to the studio in the UK and to Alex Brundle, who has he's had his beady eyes on everything today. What do you want to talk about, Alex?
I'm just going to take another little look, Betty, at this incident for Kimi Antonelli. It could be so consequential, this, with Mercedes looking so...
Hey, Narasimhan, hi bro. Damn the Ferrari team.
Right at the
Ferrari, hopium.
Kimi just gets himself...
Hope they don't disqualify in Q2. See, disqualify, yeah. Get out. இப்போ வந்துட்டு யூடியூப்ல எதுவும் போட முடியாது கரெக்டா யூடியூப்ல வந்துட்டு லீக் ரேஸ் தான் போட்டாகணும் அதான் ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் நானு oh my god
to get him back out onto the racetrack for qualifying. A couple of critical bits to this.
இப்போ என்னடா போடுறது யூடியூப்ல கென்டக்கி ப்ரோக்கு வந்துட்டு இது பண்ணிட்டாங்க தூக்கிட்டாங்க வாட் டு லைடு ஸ்ட்ரைக் போட்டாங்க அவர் F1 ஸ்டாட்ஸ் காமிச்சாலே சோ பேசிக்கலி நான் என்ன பண்ணனும்னா ஏதா பண்ணனும் என்ன பண்ணனும்னு தெரியல நானு ஒரு இன்ஸ்டாகிராம்ல ஸ்டோரி போடுறாங்க गाइस
all of them for development and refresh through the season. A bit of a critical moment for Kimi Antonelli. We hope it doesn't affect his...
I got scared.
Let's see if he gets out on track for Q1.
Look at all those fans at Albert Park basking in the sunshine today. We are building up for qualifying here, the first qualifying of 2026. It is all very exciting. We've moved down the paddock now. We're standing outside Mercedes. Jolien, let's talk about George Russell then, because that pace that he unleashed, you've said it, you knew he had it in the tank, didn't you? Are you expecting him to be top of the crop today?
I am, yeah. I think everyone's been expecting Mercedes to be at the front for a long time, and I feel like they just flexed their muscles in FP3. I mean, Laurent came and said, if anyone's holding back in FP3 for the first time with these new rules heading into qualifying, they're very, very brave. So I think it's a decent indication of where the teams are at. Of course, there'll be a bit of fine-tuning, but he's got a good margin, 6/10 to the two Ferraris. So I think he's the team to beat, but also we just heard that it...
Yo, Misbah, I'm qualifying P1. What? You're qualifying P1, huh? Dog, you're not even driving.
Traffic, all the usual parameters will be worse. And
this is the IRL F1.
Juan Pablo, these cars look so difficult to drive. The drivers are having to adapt.
Ferrari t-shirt boys.
George Russell
Hopium
sort of handle
at the max.
And his pace is down to the experience that he has over Kimi Antonelli.
I don't think the cars are hard to drive. I think that...
Wait, I'm putting a story on Insta, guys.
I think it's more the drivers adapting to the new technique and what the cars are doing. Because you think about qualifying and you used to think about...
The thing is, I can't show nothing on stream. Yo, Sham, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. How are you, mate? How are you doing?
In a crazy way, you
hope I die if Ferrari ain't P2. Hope you
Your
die?
team needs to be the best.
Wait,
your
what?
driver needs to be the best.
Are you not hoping Ferrari should be
Fast as you
P2?
can and everything, but the technique is different.
You're hoping to die.
Especially the older drivers that have been in F1 for a long time, as the technique changes, they go, we don't like this, or this is different.
Hey, stop the yapping and start the qualifying,
The
da.
guy that does it the best is the guy that's going to beat them.
Okay,
I'm fine, bro. What about you? I'm doing good, bro.
The last few days.
Right now, we are watching the qualifying, but I can't show nothing on YouTube because they'll strike me. That is the issue. I can't show nothing on the thing.
Season, you've got a good feeling about how the car feels after that run in testing. How are you feeling?
So, what if you guys want to watch the qualifying together? Make sure to join the Discord. That's the pinned comment.
Because it's a new opportunity and
I don't even open in Discord right now.
even when I knew after testing the car is
I should what's it called? I should host these on my laptop.
but I think the most or the thing
Away from the race.
best after the testing this year is the car's working as we anticipate. There's no major scares.
When will you share screen? Right now, we are sharing the screen on Discord, bro, but I cannot show anything on YouTube. That's the thing. YouTube, they will put a strike if I show you the F1 broadcast.
I think we're in the sort of best place possible. But, you know, we're going
That's the issue. So I don't even know what to show on the what's it called? I don't know what to show on YouTube. So I feel like I'm just gonna let my race run. I'm gonna let my race.
Feel like you're ready to fight, and this is your best chance, effectively, to win.
Wait, boys. I'll read my chart from my phone actually. Wait.
Still very realistic in the sense of even if we go out and win this weekend, or even if we have a bad
101s on how to get his account deleted. Is bro a Ferrari fan? Ferrari. I mean, I'm hoping this year I want Williams to cook, but I'm not sure from what we saw in the preseason. But yeah, Ferrari, let's go. Why not? I bought a shirt too. Not the biggest team fan, but whatever. But I'm just going to support Ferrari this qualifying this weekend.
So I just feel in a really good place with the people I've got around, myself.
Hey, AK, join the Discord.
It's sort of everything as this moment is looking great.
George, well, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck for the
rest. Beer is gone. Beer shopping. Where is the stream? Where is the stream?
Right.
Bro, what are you doing shopping for beer at 6 in the morning?
I'm working.
Okay.
You know, in terms of confidence in the package that he has around him, you can clearly see that he knows that this is his best opportunity after he had a trial and that fateful Mercedes when he finally.
Oh wait.
But in terms of confidence, I would say no. I had the displeasure of.
Oh, I got disconnected.
A very young George Russell back when he was at Williams, when he first joined
Right.
Formula One. I was at Sauber at the time. We had Charles Leclerc, so not a bad peddler in our car. And every weekend, you know, it was those two
1 second, boys.
effectively lead fastest drivers against each other. George has always been fast around one-time lap, especially in qualifying. Race execution was maybe more of a skill that he's yet to prove that he's kind of, you know, the best in the world at, which I think
Right.
is what he's looking forward to, the challenge of it. But the team around George from day one, whether that's his trainer Elish, or whether that's, you know, the team at Mercedes, originally James Vowles was a big fan of his, moving on to Toto, have always seen this. He was
1 second, boys. 1 second.
as the most complete driver that the Mercedes house has ever seen.
I joined through my phone.
And maybe this season. Yeah, I mean, big
Agree with that, Juan Pablo?
I think speed-wise, yes, and I agree with Ruth that his racecraft is
Red Bull Racing.
too calm for what people see.
Yeah, I know.
He's very good at executing.
Like I'm sharing my screen, my second screen, my first screen, phone is going.
If they can keep up with the development,
VIBHI Tifosi, lol. Red Bull Racing.
That'll make a very tough season for Antonelli because Kimi is really, really quick. But
Wait.
Kimi needs to figure out how to get under the skin of.
This is the issue with the F1 guys. You can't broadcast or put any F1 clips. They will they'll take down your video. They took down my Instagram edit actually. It's such a good edit as well. It got like 100k likes and they took it down. Oh, look at the Mercedes garage. I don't know you guys can't see, but I'm assuming you guys are seeing it on another screen.
Lots of chat about the
Yosh, what's up? Good morning, blood. Good morning to you as well. This might be Mercedes here. Yep. Mercedes domination again. But Ferrari, can they cook something? Please. Please, Ferrari.
Like the Red Bull go, oh yeah, but they always do that.
I need Ferrari to cook this season.
We forgot who had another switch here.
4 PM core. Lol. I'll just put it to my league race in the background, guys. Right.
About the fact that they truly did think they were forced to say, no guys, I really believe it. But I've heard them say that before. I remember having a million times, and then they've gone on to win the race and qualifying. I mean, the reality is, it's going to be as much about execution as package. Now,
hey, Altris, my Discord is on stream. What do you mean? Now?
Execution maybe is here or there amongst friends.
Ferrari, though, also
I watched FP3 Mercedes fast as fuck. Actually, I didn't watch. I just woke up actually. And in the Instagram, I saw Kimi crashing.
Comparing Lewis Hamilton and George Russell.
That's the first thing I saw.
Tenth of a second.
Maybe why don't you put the layout thingy of the actual F1? Hey, one of my friends got copyright strike for 1 week. I mean, he got a strike and he got, what's it called? He couldn't upload anything for 1 week. Just for the stats. That's the issue. In the background, we got F1 broadcast. Yes, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Mental efficiency displayed at the end of FP3 by George Russell.
Who are you guys predicting for pole? Wait.
Less downforce. Have they given up the speed in the high
distance? Hamilton and Russell.
On the straights. Well, this is
the
apex of the extremely fast.
For real, same thing. Woke up right now and then I see Kimi crashing. Yeah, I got my coffee here, guys.
The Ferrari. So if they are running, if they are generating a little bit less drag,
is the quality delayed? I'm not sure.
Are they gaining more energy? Are they using that around the layout? Well, this is the run.
P1 Arvid. Okay, that's a bold prediction. P2 Lance, P3 Gabby. Okay, now mind.
Very similar.
P2 Lance Gabby. FP3 was delayed by 20 minutes. Oh, I don't know that. No idea why.
Where are the crumbs for the Ferrari?
Hey, well, stop yapping and start the session. Stupid F1. Too much yapping.
Efficient around the layout. Are they in a different specification to everybody else? Is the last hope for everybody else, I think, in free practice. We'll find out very soon when we go to 7 megajoules per lap. Regen in.
Imagine they strike me for the audio. That's going to be crazy. Some FP3 guy hit the barriers in the race. Hard fix. Yeah, I saw another highlight in my feed as well. FP3 crash. I mean, F3, sorry.
As people turned up, it looked encouraging.
You're the Indian guy. Is he an Indian? So dark.
I was thinking, why does he want to talk to me before qualifying? I'd be much happier.
Make sure to like the stream, boys. Today night at 8:30, we'll be having another league race in Bahrain. Make sure you guys tune in.
It's very close. I mean, I'd be really hopeful that we're at the top of that group and we can get our cars into Q3. But let's see. Let's see what happens.
I mean, to be clear, Alan, I always enjoy talking to you.
Once again.
I prefer to talk to you when you're quicker. But Arvin, let's just talk specifically about him. You know, had that tough start to the weekend when he lost a bit of track time. There was immediately quick later in that session. He looked quick again here. He's looked awesome.
No, he's in good.
Live streams. Where's my live streams?
You're right. He lost half of FP1.
Altris.
And actually, it finished up a little bit quicker than Liam. It didn't phase him at all. So. No, he's taking the weekend in his stride so far. This is the first really big test though coming up, so let's see how they go.
And I know that a lot of teams, probably including yourself, had
in F1 2025, can we also create an F2 online lobby? Yeah, we can. So when are you joining the Ferrari F1 team? In like 2 races when Hamilton gets thrown off and I get the seat.
It was very straightforward, and then the Antonelli crash, of course, made a bit of confusion for the end.
Perfect.
Oh my god. Still 9 more minutes remaining, guys.
And bustling paddock as we prepare for qualifying later. You can see there's loads of different teams.
Too much yapping.
People and Juan Pablo, let's get your thoughts then. We've talked about Mercedes in quite some detail. We've talked about Red Bull. We've touched a little bit on Ferrari. What else? What else are you thinking?
Wait.
What are your thoughts?
My prediction for today is Russell P1, Hamilton, or any Ferrari in the podium or P3. Is it possible? Any Ferraris in the P3?
We're gonna have to do it 3 times. Like
TTR la irundhu onu kick edinga sir. Lamma.
New tires, new things, and some people might encounter problems. So there might be people that you were not expected to make it through that might make it through, and so it's gonna maybe mix the grid a little bit. Apart from what we've seen, the obvious we've seen so far.
Ruth?
Completely agree. Getting these
Will Charles be able to use the marriage buff? Yeah, marriage another therlada. Like we didn't even know he got like married because of the war. The war overshadowed his wedding.
When the sandbags come out, the more you know, the easier it is to fight against it. It's like a poker hand. If the pace is like this, it's going to be really
Hey,
hard
who's this
to
yapping?
take it from Mercedes. Shades of
Oh my
2014,
god.
but there's a lot of other positions to fight for.
You dumb, that's why I didn't know how. Yara, blood is keeping up with online relationships. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Now Max, right now Max is discussing his strategy. Are you?
It must be a bit weird.
You know, it's all about following processes. Timing is going to be everything. You have to build your plan for it. Making sure you can release the car.
Wait.
It's one of the toughest tracks of the season.
No, actually they did a secret marriage. He said they'll arrange another one with friends and family. Oh, qualifying in 7 minutes, guys.
You've got to nail that for tyres.
Just quickly, prediction?
George, Paul, Max, and Oscar.
Juan Pablo?
Ooh. Actually, I would go George, Lewis,
Come on, Juan Pablo, I said quickly.
and Charles.
Lovely stuff. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
What if
The first hour
Aston Martin is going to be interesting? What is going to happen, especially Fernando Alonso?
season is minutes away. The wait is over. Sit back, enjoy it in the company of Alex Jakes, Julian Palmer, and David Coulthard.
What is this?
Minutes away. The wait is over. Sit back, enjoy it in the company of Alex Jakes, Julian Palmer, and
Once again, boys.
Radio check. Loud and clear.
Radio loud and clear from garage.
Radio check.
And radio check.
Copy.
This is
We got like 6 people, 7 people right now. Wait, I'll go back to this.
sessions of practice, 3 hours of learning,
I can hear the cars in the background. Lol.
opportunities to adjust the car.
That's why we didn't invite any F1 drivers or colleagues. Okay. I feel bad for Apur. Why? Wait 1 second. But anyways, why do you feel bad for Apur? What happened to him? Apukuti. Noidian, my best Noidian friend.
Man and machine must now be in
Aston Martin. Why does he even support Aston Martin? Is it only because of Fernando? Like, he was the only, like when I met him, he was the first Aston Martin supporter I ever saw. That's why in TTRL season 1, I became an Aston driver because of him. Me and him were teammates. I guess so. Where is he right now? Did Blood even wake up?
is Formula 1 qualifying.
F1. Formula 1. Formula 1? Hey, where is my freaking charger? Need to get a good way to read chat. But wait. Apu's probably busy in his dreams of future. La. The first time I saw him, he was an Aston Martin but Labbao. Sorry. Yeah, he has one Aston Martin t-shirt and uses it everywhere. I don't know where he is. He might be sleeping or out with someone from the club. Blood is from the club. Hey, Kimi Antonellis. His intro card. Formula 1 World Championship Limited 2026.
Good afternoon. This is Formula 1 qualifying as we set the grid for the opening
1 second,
round
boys.
of the Formula 1 World Championship in 2026. We are moments away from 22 of the best drivers in the world attacking the streets of Albert Park in Melbourne. For the first time on Apple TV, it's finally time to find out who's fastest. Welcome to what promises to be a very eventful hour. It is
I want Ferrari much. I don't know where to get it from. I got this from Armadio. Okay. It was cheap and good, decent quality as well. Okay. Wait, F1 is on Apple TV? I don't know actually. I mean the movie is on. I don't know about the actual F1. F1 movie is on Apple TV. Hey, F1 25. Hey, what? I saw F1 25 game in the broadcast right now.
Round 1, Australia qualifying. Let's go. We're looking forward to it at a traditional season.
Who cares about the movie figure?
Formula 1 qualifying returns with a brand new set.
Hey, RM ingada. 3 minutes remaining.
The same commentators. We will welcome you up to the box.
Did I just waste my money? Lamma.
And Jolyon Palmer, we welcome David.
Yara. Someone is sending me free NSFW content here. Join and enjoy in Discord. I think they got hacked.
But hopefully, the challenge of getting through the corner, absolutely unlimited adhesion, is going to remain. But I've got to say, I might have won here a couple of times. There was a lot less to do in the cockpit than there is now.
Same, I literally got right now. Even our friend danda. Our pair mother Chief Keefa.
Yep, so we've got obviously 6 going out in Q1.
Is that Chief Keef?
Q2, that'll leave us with 10 for the final part once again. And we've got an extra minute for that final part 2. It's going to be busy out there, though. It is going to be difficult to find your clear bit of space. Obviously, there's 2 more cars in the field, but also...
Long time. Yeah, I forgot. Chief Keef no thing would
It's going to be more busy than usual.
I guess, I think that's his name.
This is going to be incredible.
Kimi car looks kind of ready.
We have the slight tweak to the format that Jolyon explained for you, but we do have the same intensity. Talking of intensity, look at the hard work down there in the Mercedes.
They're making the car ready for Kimi, guys. Thank God it isn't on Apple TV. Lal.
The team have said that they are working.
Why do people even buy Apple TV? Like, what is the point? Like, what is there special? Because we don't have other broadcast platforms. The only time I got Apple TV was like the free 3-month subscription when I got the phone. Max Verstappen. I have for free. I think you have an iPhone or something. You will get like a 3-month or like few months of code. Hey, is that Sundar Pichai? No. I swear that looked like Sundar Pichai now. Hey, in US, Apple TV is like the streaming system in like Airtel. Yeah. Qualifying is starting, boys.
Well, that's the good news. They would have picked all of these.
Oh my God, Mercedes is going to cook. Or are they going to bottle it like the driver? Is that Charles Leclerc? Please, Charles. Please. Now it has been like for a year or so before I got the iPhone. Oh, okay, I have no idea then. Hey, in the Apple TV, like if you on your iPhone, if you watch the trailer now, you get the haptic feedback trailer. Like it will start rumbling as the trailer goes on. It's kind of fun. Okay, everybody is lined up on the pit lane. Oh my God. In iPhone 16 and above. Oh hey, I have iPhone 13. No, I have iPhone 13. It worked.
6 cars are going out by the time we complete the laps in 17 minutes and 28 seconds.
Who's this? Okay. Hulkenberg on his outlap race. Oh my God. Audi livery. It looks not bad. It looks clean. Simple and clean.
they're not a completely
Can't speak.
that is the old
I just woke up, guys.
had success in the past when it was called
Barman on an outlap.
promiscuous nature of Formula 1.
They lied to me.
Names get changed.
Oil livery is sexy. I mean, it is good. I'll give that to you. But like, it's clean. It's clean and smooth. Arvid Lindblad, the UK Indian.
That was giving a decent amount of weaving. Now it's so important to keep your batteries brimmed.
Hamilton, come on, da.
That's never been more important than with this.
I swear, if Hamilton gets out in Q1, no, please no.
And whilst doing that, they're going slow, so they have to then weave to keep the tyre temperature in, and all of that means, as we see Hulkenberg.
Okay, Hulkenberg going on his hot lap in the Audi. It looks so weird looking at this Cadillac logo on the side. Not as much as what? Not as much as me. Busy still, alright. Hey Divyesh, hi da. Marakam stream like potra. You paathitu irkiya? F1 you paattirukkiya pa?
They still have around 500 horsepower available from that internal combustion, and it's still a lot of power.
260 kilometers per hour. Even. Wait, let's see in the DRS zone la how fast the Audi can go. 280, 290. 300 thoda matingudra Audi. Audi is not even touching 300. Oh no, it started super clipping even before like halfway mark of the DRS zone. Brother, what is this? Oh, double outlap, ah. Why is he going on a double outlap? But okay, but Albon is setting his lap. Albon in the Williams. Let's see what he can set. Not a push lap. I thought it was a push lap. Never mind. Oh, 121. Nah, I mean, it's just Q1, but still. Hulken, hey, oh, okay. Out push lap, no. I mean, out lap counted. Double out lap, maybe.
Was a fine effort from George Russell. Oliver Behrman immediately passed Alex out.
121.4 right now.
Going out in the first part of qualifying. Lando Norris has very much been the second McLaren
world champion.
So far this
is a small slide.
As he makes his way through turn number
is this the world champion hotline?
To find that balance, isn't he, Lando? So far hasn't found his rhythm. Is down on miles through the weekend.
130, I didn't Hardy.
Not going to be hard to beat, presumably, for some of the other faster cars.
Piastri sector 1 purple.
We've had some previous track action, the Formula 2.
Lindblad, oh my god, Lindblad 121 flat. But yeah,
it's a different compound to what they'll have in these Grand Prix cars.
We haven't got the big guys cooking yet.
Formula 1 kind of putting its rubber footprint on that tarmac.
Norris and Piastri about to set lap.
On what is a temporary facility.
This is one of those circuits that has the biggest track evolution through the hour of qualifying as well. It really does feel like it starts off almost in a worse position than you finished practicing, and then ramps
coming out of the last corner. Norris, let's see what he can set.
Crowned 90 days ago is round the final corner. It's been a quick turnaround from the last regulation.
Oh, P3, only P3.
Behind Hulkenberg and behind the 18-year-old rookie Arvid Lindblad.
Piastri 4 tenths from Lindblad, who's in P2 now. Hamilton P2 now. 3 on a medium tire as well. That was on a medium tire. Lando's probably like, I'm a champion, time trusty. Amada, he's gonna chill. He's going to be like James Hunt, 1 championship and we're chilling. This is a banger of a car last year. This is full skills. Oh, what? What, Leto? Wait, it's too early to be excited, okay? I'm sorry. Is this Q1? It's too early to be excited. Russell is on his hot lap right now.
we'll see what he can do on a nice fresh set of soft tires now. But it just feels worse, the track. It literally.
What is Gabby doing? Hey, I didn't see Gabby. What? Oh, bottle it. Yeah, blood cooked a little bit.
I'm dialed in. I was out here 2 hours ago, and suddenly you got
Russell, purple sector 1. Let's see how much top speed can the Mercedes get.
Part of the lap. The Audi's quick though, isn't it?
No one is going 300. What? Why is no one going 300?
On board with George Russell, this incredibly fast.
It's like it's so hard for them to reach 300 kilometers per hour. We gotta wait for track evolution. Yeah.
Having to recharge this consideration that you
it's still Q1.
Into 9 and 10.
I swear, if the Williams, I want Williams to go to Q2, please. At least Q2.
And with no
Saints and Albon has to cook right now. Please.
Having to use different methods to recharge the battery. So
Alonso P12 right now.
At this stage of the lap. If you ran out of it, you would be really tumbling down the order, even in the final meters. Teams have been working on that on 3 hours of qualifying, of practice so far, and in qualifying.
Russell P1 with a 6/10 gap from P2.
Still some window to play with relative to what he did earlier, but it was great to be on board there and get that first-hand hearing of what the driver has to do and the approach that high-speed 910 chicane out the back of the lap. As Kimi there, we've all been there, Julian, haven't we? Helmet on, slightly embarrassed.
I think Kimi's car is ready now.
But very hopeful your team can give you a car to drive.
Yeah, they'll get him out of trouble if they manage it, but it's certainly all hands on deck now that Russell's out on the circuit. 10 minutes to go, but of course he's got to get out there with about 3 to go, or 2 to go at least, to get the flying lap in that he'll need.
Guys, if you're watching, make sure to like the stream, guys. Helps me out a lot.
The advantage over the rest, and the field spread is
Hajar P2 right now. Let's go. Where's Verstappen? Verstappen is still in pit.
The impressive Bortoleto down to 3rd. Here's the other Audi now. Nico Hülkenberg and Bortoleto tied their head-to-head, 12-all.
Tied?
Oh. The only teammate pairing to draw in the qualifying head-to-head, and he finds himself in 8th position. You've got Russell, Hajar,
Verstappen, come on, man.
And Hamilton have both set their times on the medium tyre. Lindblad and Hülkenberg are ahead of Norris and Behrman. We have seen Fernando Alonso out on the circuit.
Leclerc and Hamilton, they are on medium tires. They're saving the tires for Q2 and Q3 soft tires. He's coming out. Let's go. Let's get it. Lindblad is cooking or what? Is Lindblad cooking? Yes, purple sector 2 right now.
You were like more than 4 seconds off the pace, so to have that moment where
come on.
In 3 seconds, that represents.
Is Lindblad going to be my favorite driver this year?
Incredible to think.
Who knows? Let's see.
They find themselves in that situation, but such is the challenge of a
Lindblad P2 on his second hot lap. But it's still 5/10 from Mercedes. And it's still Q1, so nothing. Let's not judge too early.
Fantastic lap to go into second, the lowest he has been.
But yeah, see, I think he's safe, right? At this point, he's safe in Q1 almost. You don't want to be wasting all your tires in Q1. The McLaren's high pitch whining noise. Is that Hamilton? Yep, Hamilton coming down the straight. P3. Ferrari doesn't want to use the softwares now.
He was never on the front row in any single session. Up to second goes Oscar Piastri, 4/10 of a second away.
And guys, another thing, if you guys haven't noticed yet, this qualifying Q1 and Q2, 6 people will be out. Instead of 5 people, it will be 6 people. And then for Q3, it will be as usual, 10 people.
Of course, between those softs and the mediums, and Hamilton has put that lap time down. Leclerc pops in.
Oh!
Off the road into the barrel.
What? Who's that?
Verstappen in the Red Bull. What an unusual sight that is to
no!
see. The 4-time world champion bouncing through the gravel into the wall and
brother, red flag.
That was him just getting into his.
Come on, not the first race.
He's done 2 build laps.
Dudes.
He must have just had a real loss.
Max is gone.
Into turn 1. It's a strange place and a huge amount of speed he's fired off the road there, and he's backed it in.
Oh my god.
Just starting his first.
That's bad. That's so bad. That's the worst thing that can happen right now.
Who has more of a chance?
Brother. Wait, let's see the replay now. Did he carry too much speed? What the? Oh, he's locked up. Oh my god. Shit, dude. He had too much brake pressure while turning. Come on. Bro, be giving comeback like the sky will fall. Let it come bust. Hey, innada puttirukku. He had too much brake pressure while turning, and he had a lesser brake base. So when he put too much brake pressure and turned, boom, spun out. This happens to me every time in time trial. Yeah.
It's an unusual sight to see a driver who finished last year.
Come on.
A run of 10 consecutive.
That is the worst thing that can happen.
Wins on the bounce. He just shakes off the hit. Would have been caught by so much surprise and
what happened to his hand?
Gravel checking both hands as he removes his gloves. A really
Red Bull. Verstappen predicts the close talk.
And the clock paused in Q1 with 7 minutes and 29 seconds to go. Max Verstappen
Laurent
in the
Michaelis.
first part of qualifying. That is an unusual sentence in any era.
Shit.
Ever seeing Max go out through an incident like that, having not set any time on the board, and that little shaking off of the both.
Wait, is this foreshadowing for a very good race?
Maybe he was just so surprised that he.
What if he goes from P20 to P1 or podium or something like that? Hopium?
Yeah, it's a jolt suddenly that goes through the steering.
But this is not Brazil. Australia is not Brazil, so the possibility of going from last to first is totally different. Hey, what is a bike?
It's a new generation of car. It's a very un-Max Verstappen incident to have. He still looks like he's not completely comfortable there with his hands.
P22 to P2. P22 actually this time. Brazil 2025. Nah. Australia, I don't know if you can cook like this. Like Brazil. P22 to P2. See, that's just crazy.
And Red Bull have been very, very aggressive at getting the car stopped.
Hajar is P6 currently. Both the Cadillacs are in danger now. Bro, I want to see what Sainz can do. Can Sainz cook? Max is Max though. I mean, yep, Max is Max. Who knows?
And then that was his first flyer of attacking into turn one. So a combination of where the tires just where they needed to be. That to me looked like a sort of catastrophic.
This car is being craned.
Either through that regen, if they've got
oh my god. Oh my god.
That the car can actually sustain at that point, or as you've mentioned about the rapid downshifting, normally you can't select the lower gear until the engine will accept it within the RPMs.
Kimi is getting ready for his hot lap.
It is like the handbrake being pulled
still red flag only. Max Verstappen is going in a bike.
So I think it is just a dramatic rear lock. A lot of pedal pressure.
Alonso making it to Q2 in the tractor for now. Yeah, I think, where is he? Hey, no, he's in the brink of elimination.
There's something more that's going on there with.
We still don't know if he's gonna make it to Q2.
The kinetic motor generator unit. That's
what? But I don't know why he locked up like that. That's new from Verstappen.
This is how it happened.
Rear wing attaches, rear snaps.
Oh my god.
Car goes through the old school gravel, which even though it's only the front right that's taken impact, that will gravel rash the underside of the car.
Shit.
Too lopsided as he was
hey,
gravel either, so
Gautam Rocks, hi bro, what's up? Welcome to the stream, bro. End of Q1 now. Yep.
Forward and he kept his hands on the wheel.
Yeah, that left one comes
I don't think, this car is gone. Hi bro, how are you, Gautam?
The junior team entry, having been surprised by Oscar.
A good bird shot there.
Broke his hand that day, gave a chance to Liam Lawson to make his
Holy.
debut, but that's an unusual one to see. Max Verstappen only eliminated on pure.
What is happening here? Hey, not the Mercedes pit lane incident again. என்ன பண்றான்? ஏய் என்னடா பண்றீங்க?
Find themselves nestled in the barrier at the end of FP3 and yet still find their way out onto the circuit for qualifying. A heroic effort from Mercedes.
Kimi is waiting in the side.
Now, that setup may not be perfect.
Guys, if you're new, make sure to subscribe and like the stream. Helps me out a lot. Today, 8:30, there'll be a league race. Make sure you guys tune in.
And that car does not look like it was binned earlier. There was a pile of.
Kimi is trying to enter the traffic like an Indian road. Hey, who the frick is this guy? So many McLaren caps.
The actual raw chassis stayed intact from that crash earlier on. I thought they might have had to be a new tub.
Carlos, please Carlos.
We'd see him tomorrow, but great work from Mercedes then, and a reprieve with Verstappen's incident, because I don't think they were going to quite get out. It was nip and tuck, but now it's fairly comfortable.
1 minute 30 seconds for the restart, guys.
And then they can fine-tune the setup, assuming he makes it into Q2, in the break in between as well, and if there's a bit of balance to be found, is he still adjusting the mirrors and the absolute basics of the car?
Because of you only, VIBHI. What did I do? What?
7 minutes that allows him to get out into the session, and the teams are allowed to go into the fast lane once the reception is.
Don't sleep. I woke up early for this.
Just over a minute, we'll get a green
Oh
light
my god.
again, and everyone will prepare the cars.
Oscar Piastri fans. Oscar Piastri.
We're expecting potentially to join him, but he gets a chance.
Oh my god, I'm so sleepy.
Times on the board for signs.
I bit my tongue. Sending negativity to Hamilton. It got redirected to Scow. Max. Blood cow name is Max Ra. Why is he? Hamilton is doing the most randomest things these days after joining Ferrari. He sold all of his cars. Talking about buying art. Now cows. 20 seconds for the restart, boys. Boys. I woke up to watch Max cook. Don't remind me, bro. Don't remind me. Must be there. Max. Moo. Verstappen. Cow-stappen. Okay, session restart. Let's go. Norris is the first in the pit lane. Both Racing Bulls and Piastri. What are? Liam Lawson.
Just behind Sergio Perez in the Cadillac battle.
Wait, what is Arvid's driver number?
He's 2.7 seconds off. It's Colapinto and Albon.
Is that Stroll? No, that's Alonso.
Finds himself behind the Haas pair. Ocon is 11th. Behrman is in 10th. Bortletto ahead of teammate Hulkenberg, and then it is Norris, Hadjar.
Hamilton going out.
Arvid Lindblad in his first Formula 1 qualifying session remains in.
What is that headphones?
Being then Piastri, Leclerc, and George
or earmuffs.
The driver to beat. If you're one of our newer fans, the times get reset after the end of Q1 and Q2. We're back onto the racetrack. The drivers preparing the cars, considering these outlaps and watching what everyone else is doing. Then find your own part of the racetrack and try and lay down a lap. If you're Kimi Antonelli, you've got an opportunity to get through that without that red flag you might not have had, but there's a big opportunity now.
Leclerc on the last.
It was almost a massive opportunity for Cadillac as well. If Antonelli, well, he's still got to put a time on the board, but when you see Stroll not out there, Sainz
come on,
Verstappen in the wall, 6 cars go out.
Sainz, come on, buddy, where are you? You're not showing Sainz.
Could they find a chunk of time to get ahead of Fernando Alonso? Alonso's got a shot at making Q2, which would be remarkable given everything Aston Martin's been through so far this winter. Late program, slow car, unreliable, and just frankly no miles. So if they can get into Q2, that would be some satisfaction, I think, for them.
I take something from the weekend in what has been a really tough time. The vibration from the power units damaging the battery to a point where they could not run the car for long. The driver's getting vibrations through the steering wheel as well.
Of course, Antonelli should jump up the order, so he's got to get.
Why is Saint still in the pits?
Or an Albon.
Yo, only 5 minutes remaining, da. He hasn't started time yet.
Driving the fastest car he's ever had, not having to relearn.
Even Stroll hasn't come out.
Race winner in Formula 3, 6th place finisher in the championship of.
Oh my God.
Impressive in mixed conditions, but overall just impressing the academy at Red Bull throughout. There's a lot of confidence, and he's carried that confidence through a mammoth testing stint on the final day.
Always letting blood on his hot lap, boys.
Circuit, the race distance is 57, and he's benefited from having multiple test days. Sometimes you only get 3 before you make a debut in Formula 1. He's had 9 available to him, and he's making use of it at the moment. Not improving sector 1 or 2. His teammate behind him.
Where's the watch party at? Bro, check out the pinned comment. Digo owns, what's up bro, welcome to the stream, how are you? The watch party is at the pinned comment. You are on a voice channel right now. What? Pit lane infringement noted. What? Already? Antonelli is stuck in another problem. The Saints, dude, Saints is not coming out of the pits. 4 minutes remaining. Hamilton on his short lap, purple sector 1. Is he on a medium yet? Yeah, he's on a medium. He's still on mediums. And they're kind of cooking with the mediums as well. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
There is time to bounce back, but it does feel that Lindblad's just been a little bit more comfortable today in the free practice as well.
He's been super impressive, hasn't he? Pretty much every lap he's been ahead of Lawson, and this was not one of Liam's well-remembered races.
Come on, let's see, can he get pole?
He's at least got that experience compared to
no.
Hamilton stays on a medium time.
We have provisional pole for now in Q1. In Q1, sorry, in Q1, not actual pole. On mediums. 119.8 from Hamilton. I think it's going to be Ferrari versus Mercedes. This qualifying. It seems like that as of now. Ferrari versus Mercedes. Russell, look at that. Double purple sectors. Piastri doesn't look the fastest right now.
He's hoping to at least be on the podium this weekend. No Australian driver has ever been on the podium at the Australian Grand Prix. Piastri over the line.
What? Damn. Wait for Russell. Wait for Russell. He's in slipstream as well. He had a little bit of slipstream.
Russell now takes that time away, but not by much. And
Toto's looking kind of happy.
Small. I'm not going to say.
Toto's smiling.
Thank you, Toto.
That's when you know it's a good weekend.
Yeah, he was trying to suppress and play cool, and then he was like, God, we're really quick.
Oh! A locker from Leclerc. No, please, come on. You guys are cooking. You guys are cooking, please keep cooking.
It's almost like when they do lock the front axle, Julian.
Lindblad going for another lap?
Of them being pushed on, driven by the rear axle. You know, they don't
a double outlap or what?
In a traditional fashion.
Hey, Saints is still not. I don't think the Williams is doing. One of the Williams is going for a lap. Maybe some issue with the car, maybe.
Part of the problem here, there's a bit of a tailwind still going that way, and it's bumpy down at turn 3. So you got your classic problems.
Some issue with the Carlos Sainz's car.
If you get less harvesting or a better exit, you can arrive just a few kph quicker. So then you are pushing on with the hydraulic brakes on the front.
Norris P4, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari.
Fourth place for Lando Norris. He's half a second away from George Russell. Arvid Lindblad currently in 7th place. He remains in 7th place. Isaac
Hajar, come on.
Sole remaining Red Bull in the session. 0.3 of a second away from Russell in the drop zone. We've got Colapinto being out-qualified by Fernando Alonso.
Come on, Hajar.
Two Cadillacs, now 4 seconds off the pace in their first ever Formula 1 qualifying session. A team that started from scratch and based across
Okay. Hajar seems to be doing well so far.
Hajar fighting the car slightly on the exit of 12. But this is looking strong.
Come on.
For the French driver, beginning his second season, and he moves around.
I had to go around a little bit. But yep, he's P5. He's safe. Hajar is safe. Hope we don't get rain tomorrow. I mean, maybe towards the end, maybe. I think the Cadillacs are out of Q1. Nope. Couldn't improve at all. Cadillacs needs a lot of work to be done.
To P80. So Colapinto is just starting a lap. He was the last car to cross the line to start a flyer. Currently in the drop zone. He's got still a good 80 seconds to get around and see if he's going to bump out Fernando Alonso here.
So we're not done yet. Verstappen had the crash. Sainz couldn't get out. Neither could Stroll.
Why Sainz? What happened to Sainz? Sainz couldn't get out.
Gasly go over the line, but also Colapinto
Come on, dude.
has an active lap as well. And so is it going to be an Alpine that falls in Colapinto, or is it going to be a heroic effort for Aston Martin?
What happened to Sainz?
Gasly is already safe. He's improving, but
he's out in Q1, dude.
Gasly finds himself P15, just looking for an improvement. It has not been an easy start to the season. Plenty speculated that Alpine, with the Mercedes power, would take a big leap forward.
Gasly, a small improvement, 1% improvement, guys.
The Argentine driver, Franco Colapinto, trying to find something. Look cautious through those final.
Colapinto, will you escape Q1? Yep, he does. Alonso!
And Fernando Alonso's
Oh,
is in vain. It's
Alonso is out in Q1. Dude, what happened to Sainz, man?
To repair Sainz's car in time. Stroll didn't run, and it's Alonso, Perez, Bottas.
Did Sainz have a crash, guys? I did not watch the FP3. Why is this car not ready?
Franco Colapinto will breathe a huge sigh of relief that he was able to scrape through. And Kimi Antonelli's about to thank the team.
God. Thank you guys, you're the best.
Oh
my God. Thank you.
Yeah, good job from the Mercedes team for getting the car ready for Q1.
Difficult start to that qualifying. That's what
Is that Bono?
Want when they put in the big effort.
Making their way through Behrman, Colapinto, Gasly and Albon, who have scraped through into the next part of Formula 1 qualifying. At the front, Russell, still P1.
Wait, one of my league race is over. 1 hour league race is over. Wait. Oh my God. I just put some other.
That was hairy. That was really tricky for him.
I'll just put one of another league race for you guys to watch. TTRL Singapore, Jeddah race. What is my favorite race? I'll put Brazil. Brazil race is I won.
Include Perez.
Well done, guys. I mean, it's been a very tricky start. Too many problems, but we're getting there. Now we need to really fight the pace.
Okay.
Yeah, nice message for the team. They're learning with
Hey.
every session that they run in Formula 1. But
Yeah.
Of course, he wants more pace.
First quality done with many. They're on the way up, so let's go. Yep. Thanks for your help so far this week.
Yeah, Cadillac out of Q1.
Yeah, look, monster effort, isn't it? I was talking to Graham Loudon earlier, and I don't know if you've mentioned this already, but they had 140,000 applications for jobs, showing the popularity of STEM is obviously working in schools and universities. A lot of people want to be in this industry, but yeah, monster effort.
Very rarely does a new Formula 1 team come along. It's our first one in 10 years. So those opportunities to get a foot in the garage, very, very unusual. Okay, we're building up to the second part of qualifying at Albert Park. After Q1, George Russell, Oscar Piastri, Lewis Hamilton, the top three. Lando Norris in fourth, Isaac Hadjar fifth. And the top 10 completed by Kimi Antonelli, who got out late after his big crash in FP3. Charles Leclerc, who had the lock-up at turn 3. And then Lindblad, Lawson and Gabriel Bortoletto. Franco Colapinto scraped through with a late lap. And Oliver Bearman down in 16th. I don't think many would have been predicting that after pre-season testing. Esteban Ocon in 11th, the one-time Grand Prix winner, given a very public hurry-up by his team boss. His contract expires at the end of the year with the American team.
Yeah, let's look at Bearman in the car ready to go again. I think we really got to note the solid job that Bortoletto has been doing so far. Only a second off in that first part of qualifying. The pace will ramp up though, Julian, as the big guns start taking more risks, start pushing the systems a lot harder.
Pit lane infringement.
I still feel like Mercedes have got plenty more to come, and hopefully their rivals have as well, to make this a contest through qualifying. Bortoletto up there, Lindblad still 8th quickest. Lawson getting close at the end and being within a 10th in 9th, but Racing Bulls flying so far. I feel slightly disappointed with Haas at this stage. We'll see if they've got a little bit more to unlock, but they had such a good run through testing. Bearman actually ended up 16th and was the nearest driver to joining Alonso and co out.
Let's have another look at the defining moment of Q1, when Max Verstappen had a dramatic spin at the first turn, Alex Brundle.
Yeah, Jakesy, it's a shame for Verstappen to be out so early in qualifying. I just want to get into how and why this happens and why now. So there is one machine that can regenerate energy this year into the battery of these cars. It's called the MGUK, and it sits connected to the rear axle. The best way to regenerate energy is on the brakes. As the car slows itself down, rather than using the brakes to do that, it puts energy into that MGUK, and then that charges the battery. What's happened here for Verstappen is that quite clearly something's gone haywire really early in this braking zone, and they've had some kind of technical issue. The MGUK has locked, and that's what's caused him this issue. It's such a huge part of the way the cars are operating this year that actually the brakes themselves, the disc and caliper brakes, are redundant in some of the braking zones. And that's why when something goes technically wrong with that system, you see these massive issues. Of course, they're trying to regenerate as much energy as they possibly can.
That's unexpected crash from Verstappen.
Effectively, a technical issue there for Verstappen, very similar to the one we saw for Sergio Perez actually in free practice. Unfortunately for Verstappen at a much higher speed, and it's put him out in Q1.
Thank you, Alex. A very unusual occurrence. Max Verstappen potentially will take solace from the fact that the last time he went out in Q1, he raced all the way back to the podium in Sao Paulo at the back end of last year.
Yeah, as long as his wrist or his hand's okay as well. So that's something that he'll presumably be feeling or maybe getting checked out right now. Not a man that's very used to crashing, is he? Certainly if he does spin, you normally see him scoop it up with a nice 360 or a 720 or whatever it is and get going again with minimal lap time loss. But I can't remember the last time I saw Max just lose it and hit a barrier.
Not like that anyway, but the sort of standout big crash of his career came in the Toro Rosso, which is now morphed into this car, the RB, in Monaco when he went head on to the barriers. But as you say, the lesser spotted crash and spin from Max.
Certainly on his own, it's not a long list, is it? It's not a long list at all. The reference that DC had when he was trying to pass a car into Saint-Devote, which is never easy. Anyway, Monaco, we've got it in June this year, part of 24 rounds in the World Championship, and Lando Norris is heading out onto the circuit. So a slightly more encouraging lap towards the end of that session, but he has looked, on evidence, all the way so far, a step behind his teammate Oscar Piastri throughout this weekend, as all the drivers get to grips with what's required with these new rules.
It's a whole new driving style. You can hear it when we jump on board.
Q2 started.
There's actual deceleration at the end of the straights as the cars start to slow. They're harvesting the battery. And this circuit is so difficult to recharge. There'll be many in the calendar where you hit the brakes hard, and as Alex Brundle was describing, you can regenerate the battery. You can get energy back on the brakes, which is nice.
Hamilton going out. Let's go. Hamilton.
On a circuit like this, you do have to lose a bit of speed on the straights, and that means your entry speed is different. The attitude of the cars is different. You can't brake last minute as hard as you like and get that nose down, get the pitch change. And put a load on the front end, it's all a little bit of a different feel. So
Yo, hi bro, do you stream on Discord? Yeah bro, the Discord link is in the pinned comments. Right now we are streaming the qualifying there.
It's almost like a pilot landing an aircraft.
Keep calm, what's up bro? How are you? How are you doing? Are you new to the channel? Hamilton on the hot lap guys. Come on, can Hamilton cook? Or will Hamilton get out in Q2? Come on, come on, come on.
Over the bumps, it's something we've seen consistently over this weekend. The
Come on.
difficulty the cars have and the breaking down into turn 3.
Hamilton seems to be going good so far. No mistakes so far. Come on. I'm new to the channel. Thank you bro. Thank you for joining the stream. Please do subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Hey, what happened? Hamilton? Why is he slowing down?
He's on a build lap here. Is he looking to let someone past? Yeah, he's got
Oh, okay, yeah.
inside the apex.
I thought it was on his out lap.
Including his teammate, who he was obsessed with jumping out of the way of. Sorry, it's Bortoletto, who's there as well. That he was considering.
I thought it was on his hot lap there, but no. It seems like no. Please do subscribe. Keep calm. Thank you for joining. Watch party is going on the Discord right now. Currently, it's going on right now. If you guys want to watch, please do join the Discord server. It's in the pinned comments.
Dominant winner the last time.
La 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 la. 120.8 and that's an out lap? No one has started their actual hot laps yet.
You could see the car was lively. It was actually 2/10 quicker than Leclerc in the first sector with it. So don't know if he maybe didn't have the battery where he wanted it. Because he
and keep calm. By the way, I do play F1 game, the F1 25 game, and today at 8:30 PM Indian Standard Time there will be a league race. So if you're interested, please do tune in. Helps. I'll be driving there tonight. Leclerc with 120 flat, provisional pole in Q2. Albon 2 seconds behind on his first hot lap. Where is Hamilton? The Mercedes on his hot lap. Come on. Yeah, Anthony seems good so far.
This circuit, Albon's gone over the line into second position. They're the only two representative laps so far. So Mercedes are doing something different.
Oh my god, the engine.
They're ramping down massively into
the engine's like kinda low pitched.
Through 9 and 10. So they're just using that as a really extended.
Okay, the Mercedes are cooking now.
High-speed corners.
So deliberately decrease your speed so you still have battery.
Provisional P1 from Antonelli, but Russell is going to beat that now. Russell has 2 purple sectors currently. My stream is locked to me. Bro, listen. There will be a text channel called VIBHI and Get Trolls. In that channel, you have to click on the tick, green tick to get verified.
He completes it now. Out of the 14th and final corner, the favorite for the world champion.
There will be a text channel called VIBHI and Get Trolls. Just click on the tick.
Teammate's car, by the way, it's out on the track. Might not be perfected though because
wait, let me just check.
They had just get it out and get it competing. Lando Norris, the world champion, 9.
You have to click on the emoji, the tick emoji. That should give you the rolls.
The British driver is just shy of the world champion's time. He's having a riot out there.
Wait, did he join the server?
Years of age and he's ahead again, not by much, but ahead.
Did he join the server, bro?
Lindblad on debut.
Wait.
Lawson will start his 36th Grand Prix on Sunday. Hadger, the Soul Red Bull. He's a bit
Hamilton, come on, he didn't, wait, he's on his hot lap right now. He's going on his hot lap right now, guys. Noob me, hi bro, welcome. Vanakkam Max, Vasikiran. Max Tukita, Max out bro. Qualifying only out actually. Max is out in Q1, he had a crash. He locked his tires under braking in turn 1. It's for Ferrari t-shirt.
Into 13. Sailing by wide through 13. 13 and using way more of the exit curve than he would have intended.
Yeah, pushing over that front axle, that would have cost him a couple of tenths by the time he's made that mistake, and then getting out of position for the final corner as well.
Ferrari ready to receive the car, so Hamilton finds himself down in 16th. He's in the weighbridge there. You can
what happened to Hamilton?
That at any part of the weekend.
Hey Hamilton, why da? Why? What happened?
Your car is not running underweight.
He's got pace, but he's not got a middle sector on the board yet. So he'll go back into the garage now, having been fired up from the weighbridge. And they've got plenty of time to get that car turned around for another go. But I'm surprised that he's not managed to get a single time on the board, because Ferrari are quick. Leclerc's not done that car justice yet. 1.1 seconds away.
Leclerc, yellow sector 1.
Enough to take him through into Q3. I wonder if there's a bigger issue there for Hamilton.
Yeah, because the clock does tick down, of course.
What happened to Hamilton?
He's going to go into the pits. That would have been a little bit frustrating to be randomly called to the scales, but it takes a little bit of time. Meanwhile, we have Leclerc out there. He's improved in the middle sector, still 4 tenths or so away from what Russell was able to do, but not so good in that.
Come on,
sector.
dude.
We haven't seen any mistake. We see him make a mistake.
Wait.
Again, getting very
Who subscribed?
onto that exit curve. So
Wait.
I don't know if this will be
1 second. Pixel Roche, thank you bro, thank you so much for subscribing. Helps me out a lot. Where are you from bro? Pixel Roxy, if you're watching the stream, where are you from? Wait. Albon, come on. Please help the Williams. Come on. He is improving. But is he improving fast enough? Coming out of the last corner. Oh my god.
Q3 appearances last year, and what was the 10th fastest car in Formula 1. That's an improvement for Alex Albon. He's up to 13th.
Yep, that is an improvement, but he's still going to be out. He actually had a better time than that.
Back in September last year.
Well, we know that car is overweight. The team have made no secret about it.
What is happening to Hamilton?
What would be a good second in performance? So, in real terms, if they could get on a weight saving,
Come on, Hamilton, please.
Into that sort of window.
Where t-shirt lam potrukenda.
Right now, it's not the work of a moment, though.
Months of development to do that. James Vowles has said that it's in the pipeline. They're trying to add downforce and take away weight. It's a two-pronged attack, but it's going to take a while in towards the race 5, race 6 at the earliest. You'd have thought it's not going to happen immediately for Williams. Hamilton back out, new softs, so no major issue for him. And we'll see if he can just put a time on the board, if he can get through 3 sectors.
I think Hamilton is on his outlap. He's on the track right now.
5 minutes to go, real pressure now.
Come on, Hamilton. Don't mess it up now.
0.6 of a second. Everyone else scrambling. Everyone else looking for improvements. Still a top 10 shootout. We're just going to lose 6 cars in the middle section of qualifying. 5 minutes to go.
Oh my god, that Audi engine, brother. It sounds like it's almost dying. What is he doing? Oh, he's waiting. Okay.
In a few moments, we go on board with the German driver.
So running.
The Audi is going on his hot lap now. But where is Hamilton? Show us Hamilton.
Middle of the track. I'd call that dust. I wouldn't want any of that with just a couple of corners to get it clean before launching the lap.
Yeah, just desperate to get out of the way of everyone. You can hear there where it fires up to start the lap as well, and the push comes up on the dash, which is a bit of a giveaway as well.
Yeah, look, they could put anything on that dashboard for the driver, but yeah, there is. It's very Germanic, actually, isn't it? Push.
Direct instruction. Also, the bodywork on the left-hand side looks like it's making a bid for freedom. It's vibrating a lot.
Hulkenberg, can you do something? Can he cook with the Audi here or no? Will he make it to Q3? I don't think so. Seems unlikely with the Audi.
Design of these cars might be broken.
It's the Audi particularly that looks like those wing mirrors won't last the Grand Prix.
Who's that?
Maybe it's a beautifully measured bit of weight.
Oh my god, the super clipping is insane. You can hear the speed go down even without watching. Super clipping in these cars is insane. Hamilton, yellow sector 1.
Of the fastest in the middle sector. I'm going to say that's pretty impressive.
Hey Hamilton, come on. Please make it a Q3, man.
Almost 9/10 to Russell in the first.
Well, Hulkenberg last year in the Grand Prix format only made Q3 on one occasion. The season before that.
Okay, Hulkenberg.
It's a lap that gives himself a chance.
Provisional P9. Oh, Verstappen. Oh, this thing Verstappen right now.
P9, Max Verstappen rendered a spectator.
Hey, did he get impeded?
Time champion of the world, Lewis Hamilton now.
Did Hamilton get impeded? Hamilton P6. Is that safe right now? Are we safe? Are we safe, guys? Is Hamilton safe?
At the same time, and here's Antonelli to move up to second place. The Mercedes 1-2 has been delivered in Q2. We'll reset the times. You got to deliver again. Russell leaning on the curb with all that power that they have underneath.
Oh my God!
Straightened up, and that was not an improvement for George Russell as he went
Yeah,
across the line.
2 yellow sectors as well. So no.
It was very close to the time that he'd set before.
Yeah, 3
So Mercedes,
P3. Mercedes 1-2. Yeah, Mercedes is cooking.
Norris, can he join his teammate? No.
Russell is cooking now.
Borgletto, Ocon, Gasly, Behrman, Alex Albon, Franco Colapinto, right now staring at the exit.
Yeah, what is impressive about Russell, those two times.
Please, Ferraris, make it to Q3.
Still significantly quicker than Antonelli's teammate. He's in a zone, isn't he? He may not have improved there, but it
Leclerc. Charles Leclerc starting his hot lap.
Is now playing out in front of us.
Yeah, we don't know what more Antonelli has or can do with the car maybe perfectly squared and a bit more prep time, but nonetheless he's consistently safe and up on the top 3, but with that gap to Russell still to close down. Ferrari don't look great so far. Hamilton's got a time on the board. He was nowhere near his best sectors, but at least he pieced the lap together, so possibly there's a bit more in there for Lewis. Let's have a look at Charles Leclerc down in 8th. Not safe.
He is improving.
This is a much better lap, actually.
Yeah,
he is improving a lot.
Being a bit tense away from Russell's time, so
Charles is improving a lot.
Complete the lap in quick pace. He should be in around that sort of Hadjar Piastri mark.
That has been the issue for Ferrari. They've had pace in different sectors all the way through the weekend so far. It's putting them all together with clean laps that has evaded.
Or Norris number 1.
Charles Leclerc has been.
It's so weird. Look at Norris 1.
He'll be looking to book his place in the top 10 and fight George Russell for it. Now he crosses
P2
to second position.
In Q2. Leclerc. I think Hamilton is done, right? Is Hamilton done? Oh my God. Is Hamilton done with his slaps? I assume he is, but we're not sure yet.
Still up in 5th place, blending out of it through turn 12. Easy to lock up the left front in this penultimate corner, turn 13. Brings it back to the left-hand side to run as cleanly as possible through that final corner. It's difficult to blend in the throttle. Here we go.
Over the line, and it's
No improvement. I don't think that was no improvement on the position.
Hulkenberg has been demoted. Gabriel Borgletto there.
So the Racing Bulls, Ferraris, McLarens, and the Mercedes are going to Q3. It looks like. Can Gasly get into Q3?
Ocon, Gasly, Albon's in the pits, and Colapinto has failed to trouble the fast times at the front.
So it is only Gasly now that can try and improve and knock out Colapinto. Couple of corners to go. He's got to find a few tenths.
Can he do it across the line? That's the question for Gasly. He made Q3 on 2 occasions last year. Doesn't have a car to do so. 14th, and it's Hulkenberg.
Gasly is out in Q2. Yeah, this is a very good Q3 actually. It's going to be interesting to see how the Racing Bulls do as well.
So this was why Alex Albon was not fighting at the end, wide into the first turn.
Yeah, well, the complete opposite of what we saw with Verstappen.
Oh my God.
Just carried too much speed over the front axle, understeered in, through and out of the corner onto the grass. Hamilton, something not actually similar. He lost the rear a bit at apex.
The turn 1 in these cars is kind of weird because less downforce.
That he was trying to find. Inconsistent at the moment. When he pieces it together, there is pace there, but he is struggling to put it all together. Even on his best lap that he did, there was a few tenths in the first sector.
Out in the second part of qualifying, Hulkenberg, Behrman, Ocon, Gasly,
One of the Audis managed to make it to Q3, and it's Bortoletto.
Top 10 next. Really looking forward to our first.
That is it, gentlemen. Q2 is over.
Antonelli, Piastri, Hadjar.
Yellow flag.
Finds himself out qualifying.
Why is it yellow flag?
His first race for Red Bull. And Norris, Hamilton, Lindblad ahead of Lawson once again, and Gabriel Bortoletto once more showing great one-lap pace up against the veteran driver Nico Hülkenberg, 38 years young.
Nico Hülkenberg.
Flag out there could be for Bortoletto. Hopefully no issue for him when there's such a great performance so far today. 1.2 seconds off the pace, outpaced his teammate. But you can see the warning lights flashing on the wing mirrors, and Bortoletto is not back to the pits, so it might only be a top 9 shootout as he is in second gear, traveling back, and he's not made the control line.
Oh no, he got stuck right before the pit lane as well.
What a disappointment that would be for Bortoletto, who would want to be fighting both of the Racing Bull drivers.
That's so close for Bortoletto. I don't think he can drive now.
Yeah, of course it'll be a disappointment, but I think the Audi overall have got to be happy with the fact that they're in there, just outside the area of the.
He's just outside the pit lane, like he's in the pit lane, the entrance of the pit lane.
Do they have a Control Alt Delete for Gabriel Bortoletto?
He's so close.
There will be a conversation going on right now between the Brazilian driver Gabriel Bortoletto and his race engineer at Audi, trying to find a way to just move a few hundred meters further down the line, because your mechanics cannot recover the car until you get to the white line there. You're not allowed to wander onto the circuit, and what frustration, having made the first Q3 of the session. Arvid Lindblad was way too close for comfort.
That was very close.
Yeah, well, let's just see, was there any waved flags? It's not normal really, I guess, in that corner, but look at this.
Arvid almost crashed into his teammate there.
Lawson will have no idea how close he was to being nerfed out of qualifying. All three of these guys have done a great job to be in there.
Mate, oh my god, I've almost... the car is fine, but I almost had a massive crash. I don't know what is going on in the pit entry. Check the car, I think it's fine, but check potential front wing.
No, he didn't hit it.
Well, that got his attention.
It really did. This is so disappointing for Gabriel Bortoletto. It means the start of Q3 will be delayed, and the marshals will be pushing Bortoletto.
It's delayed.
Well, they're not going to get it through that gap easily, I don't think. They might need to do a bit of back and forward. Grand Prix cars aren't really.
Why not just push it to pit lane? Like, they're right there.
No, they are not. Here's Pierre Gasly. Let's have a look at the one-time Grand Prix winner.
Why not just take it back to the pits?
Falling off the car.
Wheel cover. They've got these sort of inserts, haven't they?
Yeah, what is that?
The front wheels, and there you go. It's decided to make a break for freedom. Yeah, it's just the insert has become detached. Some of them have them actually screwed into place.
Well, George Russell dreaming of pole position. So much talk about how Mercedes would do, but he has shown today, when we've got into the real meaty laps that matter, that he has...
On all of these big straights, Russell is fastest.
And the margin is 0.4 of a second.
Like the fast high-speed turns.
Every single corner, apart from 9 and 10. Yet Russell is way up the road in terms of pace.
Yep.
Let's get some more analysis now with Juan Pablo Montoya and Ruth Buscombe.
Pablo Montoya.
Well.
Who's this?
Well, Juan. Is it 2014? Are we seeing?
It looks that way, doesn't it? It's amazing. It's amazing. The power difference, the efficiency of the Mercedes right now, it's insane.
It is. Well, in Bahrain, there were smiles. We had a swagger and a smoothie from George Russell, and now we've got a smirk from Toto Wolff. But looking at the data, it is, well, first off, well done. We have to say well done. And I can say that now without crying because in 2014, when this dominance happened last time, I was at Ferrari and I was crying. But it's about 20 kph on the straights advantage. I mean, we haven't done all the maths yet, but it looks like that Mercedes power unit is what we saw shades of in FP3. It's able to regenerate the energy more efficiently than any other power unit at the moment.
Yeah, and they can use just more power, more energy, and that's all there is. You know what I mean? You don't know if even if the peak power is different, it's just the amount of deployment they can do makes a difference.
Like they've got more peak power too.
I know.
It sucks for Botleto, man.
Well done.
Got stuck right out of the, right, very close to the pit line.
And surprises. You know, look at the racing bulls. They look really competitive. Ferrari looks good. I would expect a little more out of McLaren, to be honest, with the same power unit as Mercedes. So,
and I think that comes down to the execution here. And as the wind has just picked up, with my hair demoing it rather nicely, the lap is changing every second. And having to do the optimization on that is making such a big difference for the teams out there. Going into Q3, nothing is guaranteed. We can see how quickly things can change.
Yeah, I think one of the difference is how hot it started when we started in qualifying, and with the wind right now, it's getting colder, it's getting windier and more unpredictable. So we'll see what happens.
Thank you to Juan, thank you to Ruth. Here we go then. The first top 10 shootout of the year, and because it is that type of season opener with a massive rule change, it's going to be a top 9 shootout for old Gabriel Bortoleto.
Session restart in 2 minutes, guys.
His teammate, and that midfield battle nice and tight. He does the job, but the car doesn't make it back to the pits. If you're wondering why they didn't just push him back to the garage, car's got to make its way back to the control line, the white line painted across the track, unaided. If he'd made it even just 100 meters further down, team would have been permitted in the rules to wander down the pit lane, collect the car, and he would have been given what we've seen quite a lot of this weekend, would have had a chance to just reset things and go again. So there's 9 in the field. The Racing Bull's doing the job. You've got the rookie Arvid Lindblad, who is a second off the ultimate pace on Formula 1 debut when the field spread.
Session restart in 1 minute.
Now we've elongated the gaps in Formula 1. Lawson there as well. DC, we're back in the battle.
Come on, Ferraris.
Formula 1.
Yeah, and, well, we've been saying it on the build-up. It feels like this is Mercedes Grand Prix pole to lose. George Russell has been flawless so far. So that would be the safe money to suggest that clean lap should see him go there. Antonelli, understandably, a bit on the back foot. We don't know exactly how much setup they were able to put into that car.
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds for the restart.
The crash. So does that give the Ferrari fans a little bit of hope? It just feels like maybe a step too far, certainly for the Red Bull. We haven't really... I expected more from McLaren, to be honest. I thought that both Norris and Piastri were just nibbling away through free practice, but it feels like a bridge too far at the moment.
Didn't have the same specification of, if you're a customer, you don't get the same specification of power unit until the first round of the World Championships. They've not had that throughout testing. They'll still be figuring out how best to get the performance from recharging, from deploying at the right moment. We saw a very different approach yesterday between...
Let's go. Q3 has started.
Mercedes drivers, so learning all...
Let's see what Arvid can do. Arvid in Q3.
Like Mercedes, and being a customer like the world champions, McLaren.
Yeah, and that's exactly why Aston Martin chose to give up on that Mercedes power unit and go with Honda, taking a longer-term view to be a works team. Short-term, they're taking some pain.
Replay. What happened?
This will be on the exit curve. Ooh. Before he got out onto
Come on, dude. It's just the outlap. Chill, give me.
The incident he had at turn 2 in free practice, that could well have got away from him, but well caught.
He doesn't know any other way. He is as wide as he possibly can. It's been a real
Wait, is Bortoleto driving or no?
Field at the start of last season, and that rookie crop all had wonderful moments. But then expectation builds in your second year. Italy haven't had a driver on the top step of the podium since 2006.
Let's see what the McLarens can do, what the Ferraris can do, and what Lindblad can do.
Driver in the entire history of the championship to take a Formula 1 Grand Prix pole at just score a front row here, he'd be delighted. Can Ferrari dial it up? That's a big question for Charles Leclerc. So good in Q3, time and time again.
Who's this? Is Norris starting a hot lap right now?
27 pole positions. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, yep, I think. No, that's. Oh my god. PSG is starting a hot lap.
Difficulty of last year, of course, he seemed to have bounced back into a happier place.
Come on, PS3.
As Julian was saying, the Ferrari may be a little bit less consistent. Whether that's
Can PS3 win the championship this year? Mercedes is too powerful. They seem to be too powerful right now.
We will find out. But this is Piastri, home hero, of course. In his
Q3 can Hamilton cook?
Very much in his build phase. You'd expect the leading contenders to go through the first sector in 27 seconds. He's just gone through in 31. So he's still taking his time. This lap will be around 10 seconds off the pace. Then it will be maximum attack. Everyone getting their charge in the right state. Everyone getting the car in the temperature windows as well.
Hamilton, let's go.
Lewis Hamilton 8 times on pole position around this circuit in a similar phase.
Oh, what is that? Some sort of paper on track.
Released in an unsafe condition. That's because the wheel cover fell off. So that's a pretty short investigation, isn't it?
Yeah, there'll be, I guess, a presentation from the team as to whether something failed and if FIA feel.
Oh, what is that?
We see another car part. Well, that looks like it could actually be a scoop into the airbox.
So, I think, is that a what car is that?
It absolutely is. You can see the green illumination color there that's going to come off.
Oh, from the Mercedes.
Yeah, should have been removed and hasn't.
No, absolutely. That well, that's
shit.
Unfortunately, finger error. Whoever's responsible, you got one job at that moment.
Oh, look at it! It just flew away there
both sides
on the gravel.
Two jobs, two different people, and they forgot to do
red flag
while they're recovering the cooling devices.
So
one
to the racetrack. And one made it to the gravel trap, but either way, red flag is out, session clock is stopped.
Wow, yeah. Too much debris on track.
The investigation is who hit it and what damage have they done.
And there's so much to concentrate on. There you go, there's the gravel trap. There's so much to concentrate on. The drivers are really juggling so much, but we've got a red flag once.
Already, man, what is happening? A red flag already.
It is going to be the world champion who runs over the car part that should
have
been anywhere near the race.
Lando's tire.
It may have caught the end plate. Let's see if it's done any damage. I think the tire took the full brunt of that hit.
Just check. I hear a lot of debris.
Yeah, okay.
Front left.
Holy shit.
You've got elements at the end of the end plate as well now. It's not an end plate and that's the last piece. There's an element on the top. There's an element that
you got a new tire now.
So you can do real damage there. You can see this part of the front wing that we're talking about. Massive lip to the left-hand side of the end plate.
Yeah, it looked like it went under that. So if it has sustained any damage, it'll be the back edge. Front edge, you can see the leading edge is okay. So it's just a question, well, maybe a slight crack
seems good enough, but I'm not sure.
The real question is tire. They've gone out on it. Is it safe?
The front wing looks good enough.
So McLaren go to work. Everyone back in the pits. And an awkward debrief going on at Mercedes.
Yeah, that happened to me once at McLaren, where they left the radiator covers in exactly like that, excuse me, age. They left the front wing covers on, and I went out through Eau Rouge, and I thought, this feels a bit strange, and I got to the end of the braking at Le Cour.
Is this kind of bent?
Straight on, because I didn't have
the left wing is kind of bent a little bit. A small dent, maybe.
It's embarrassing, though.
So it gives us another pause. Bortoleto won't take part in the session after his car ground to a halt. Mechanical issue at the end of Q2.
Okay, so Bortoleto's for sure not coming. The Red Bull livery is so cool, dude.
First turn through the gravel trap into the barrier and out of the first part of qualifying. It was very tight in the midfield battle.
Red Bull livery is so cool.
Hulkenberg, Behrman, Ocon, and
One of my favorite liveries this season.
then did not make it back round.
From I think Red Bull and I don't know. Audi seems good.
Too many spare radiator cooling devices. It's not the sort of thing you
Chalaklat.
expect to either break down, or certainly you would definitely not expect it to go on a short trip around a Grand Prix track.
Yeah, and they can recover one, but the other one is going to require quite a bit of super glue.
Yeah, there is the other one. So getting partial cooling in the left-hand side of the car. Yeah, look at that mechanic getting it out nice and early.
Here's Kimi Antonelli. It's another look. There you go.
Oh no. The cooling's just stuck there.
Yeah, it's like forgetting to put your fuel cap on at the petrol station, isn't it?
It's gone in two pieces. It was just the left-hand side. It's gone in two pieces. One piece made it to the gravel trap, but the other piece did not. Bounces off the safety catch fencing, remains on the racing line, collected by the world champion, and that is the end of that story.
Yeah, that will automatically go to the stewards, like we saw with the Alpine car, where they have to go off and explain what's called allowing the car to leave the pits in a safe condition. Needed a bit more luminous on that for Lando to be able to see it.
Well, I think some years you would have spotted it a mile off, but they're having to prep so much even on outlaps. And Norris going over. So the queue reforms. They're checking Norris's front wing. Intense work going on there. Oscar Piastri, the home favourite, cheered every single time he goes past the grandstands. On the main straight, there is the Oscar Piastri grandstand that is absolutely every seat sold and full, and they're all wearing yellow and green Oscar Piastri caps, not far away from our commentary box. Liam Lawson trying to out-qualify Arvid Lindblad, and Arvid Lindblad trying to do what is so difficult for a rookie driver here. Keep that momentum going all the way through the session. Not just perform in Q1 and Q2, but when it really counts, can you find a great lap? It would cap a superb debut qualifying hour if he was able to do so. Fourth youngest driver in the history of the Formula One World Championship at just 18 years of age. The stewards will, as DC's told you, investigate after the session. That's a standard rulebook procedure. And he is first in the queue. You're looking at the car of Liam Lawson, the New Zealander, about to qualify for his 36th Grand Prix in Formula One.
Well, one thing, when they go up to the stewards, one thing I love about Formula One, and I'm sure this is the same throughout sport, we don't have a blame culture, we have a responsibility culture. So there'll be no one singing Shaggy's song, it wasn't me.
It's a poor time to take a sip of my drink, that, GC.
Apologies.
Session restart in 1 minute 30 seconds, guys.
As you can have a look into the grandstand there you can see so many Oscar Piastri fans, and they are ready for the next 90 seconds to elapse and then see the fastest laps of the weekend. Jolyon Palmer has made his way to Parc Fermé. He's going to be talking to the top three in the first qualifying session of the year. DC is a two-time winner around this circuit, 13 times. He was on the top step in Formula One. Still, the effort goes on, and it is intense effort down at McLaren.
Yeah, you see trusty old gaffer tape coming out there to help seal the damage that's been done to the inside of that end plate. Interesting that they're choosing to try and do a quick patch. Thankfully, that outer edge of the end plate, fairly standard in its shape across all
47 seconds for the session restart, guys.
Is limited in its overall efficiency.
Let's see if Hamilton can do something.
Actual main plane or element of the front wing. So if you're going to hit anything, that was definitely the way to do it.
And he's within the steward's discretion to give Antonelli a grid drop if they thought it was a serious error. So, for example, if it does prevent Lando Norris setting a lap time here, Antonelli could be in for a grid drop as per the rules. It's entirely within the steward's discretion whether that happens. You're looking at Pete Bonington. He's won so many races with Lewis Hamilton in Formula One. He's hoping to win his first sooner rather than later with Kimi Antonelli, who was rushed through. Didn't even do Formula 3, which is so unusual for a driver to just be elevated to Formula 2.
For people watching, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please to like the stream, helps me out a lot. Q3 has started, guys. Q3 has started.
Even he did Formula 3, so it's so unusual for Antonelli to have been rushed through in the way that he did, but he is hoping to emulate Verstappen and be a young winner in Formula 1. He's got that opportunity at 19 years of age. Those who line the circuit have been brilliant.
Okay, Piastri is out on track.
It's a great crowd here. It's a knowledgeable crowd, but man, do they want to see Oscar Piastri at the front.
Yeah, look, that would be Hollywood off the back of Formula 1 success at the box office.
So many Olivans.
The F1 movie with Brad Pitt, it would just be, and it feels that if any audience deserves a home winner, the Australian audience does. I know there's an international audience that have travelled here, but this is, they certainly sweat this asset. There's track action on a Thursday, right through to Sunday. And he is a popular local boy. I don't think anyone would begrudge him that, but right now it looks very much like Mercedes certainly have the quickest qualifying car. The race will be another story, of course. We won't know until we see the checkered flag just how people manage this new brave world of 50-50 hybrid power.
Yeah, very unusual change to change the chassis.
Okay, is Kimi starting this hot lap now?
So many changes, drivers getting used to it. This bit doesn't change though. The end of Q3, setting the top 10 positions in the grid for the first Grand Prix of the year.
Both the Racing Bulls are on the pits.
We're going to go through the build laps, we're going to go through the push laps, and eventually, let's be straight with you here, see if anyone can knock George Russell off top spot, because he has been off into the gravel goes Kimi Antonelli. Remember, that car repaired at haste, it won't be in the sweet spot that he was used to for the rest of the weekend. He gets another go, but with 7 minutes to go, one Mercedes finds the gravel. Does the other one find the fastest time?
Yeah, look, you just said it before. He's a driver.
Yeah, Russell is flying.
Signature on the edge. Just run over the front axle, carried a bit too much speed into that braking. Down into turn 3. No such problem for George Russell, though.
You can see he's deploying the overtake. That's a single detection point. It automatically gives you more power. Didn't leave much margin going past the car.
Super clipping. That's a lot of super clipping there. 320 to 270 kilometers per hour super clipping. Oh my god. Holy super clipping.
90-degree corner. Hadjar has a rapid middle sector. The Red Bull driver on debut with the senior team is a master of one lap. Outside the big four of McLaren, Mercedes,
almost touched the grass there.
He was the one
very close to the grass.
He's putting the pressure on Russell, who's fighting the car more than we've seen before. Add it all up across the line. The
provisional B1.
119.0. Isaac Hadjar, mesmeric in the middle sector. He goes across the line.
Hadjar, provisional P2.
But he's provisionally on the front row. The home favourite will have something to say about it. Oscar Piastri
P3.
He can't do anything about Hadjar, who's pulled a lap out when it matters. We turn to the Ferraris.
Ferraris. P3. Leclerc P3. Hamilton, can he improve?
A man who has owned the front row here in the past is Lewis Hamilton, chasing pole position number 9
P5.
around this circuit.
But Russell is 5 tenths ahead of Hadjar in P2.
Lando Norris to the front row. He pips Isaac Hadjar by 2/100ths of a second, and it's still George Russell P1, but he's been joined by the world champion on the front row.
Yeah, that was
dude, Russell is 5 tenths up.
So we all eyes now on what Antonelli can do. We've got to imagine that half-a-second gap. He can comfortably slot in to make it a Mercedes all-front row.
Russell is 5 tenths up.
Run another crack at it, but that is disappointing first attempt from the two Ferraris.
On the evidence that we've seen earlier this weekend, that is nowhere near where we expected them to be. This has affected the front row lineup, though. Kimi Antonelli heading to turn 3, heading wide.
Oh, lock up from Kimi.
Just carried way too much speed through the apex. That under rotation is a telltale sign. Tried to roll with it, but as an old school racetrack, it was the oscillations on the bumps there in the braking zone that took him wide, and then that gravel, unforgiving. It's got consequence.
Yeah, that won't be a perfect state. The underside of the car. Antonelli driving something that would not be in the sweet spot. Remember, Ollie Behrman last year had the crash and then went off in a later practice session.
Norris Verstappen, Leclerc, Hamilton.
Lando Norris saving his best for Q3 by some way. He was the driver on pole here a year ago. He won the Grand Prix by less than a second. Chased all the way home by Max Verstappen to this very straight at the end of a thoroughly entertaining season opener. But for Red Bull powertrains and Ford, this is pretty special because it's, as we have seen elsewhere in the pit lane, it's very, very easy to get it wrong, building your own power unit. Ford are back in Formula One. They're with Red Bull, and they're currently P3 for Isaac Hadjar, promoted to the main team. And Isaac Hadjar will be hoping that this is a
4 minutes remaining in Q3. Lindblad is on his outlap, Antonelli on his outlap.
Yeah, that would be very satisfying, no question about it. Just looking at how they build that lap, the first sector, as you see a replay there of Lando hitting the cooling device from the Mercedes car, Kimi Antonelli. You can see that underside damage to the end plate.
Small damage.
Where the impact was. But what is super impressive is the first sector for Russell. He's really got that nailed. No one within 4/10 of what he's doing there. And if you actually break down what that first sector is, well, it's a complex little section of corners with a big stop into 4.
So Kimi Antonelli currently in 7th position because his first effort got ruined. The Racing Bulls just decided to wait it out, and Bortoletto did not take part in this session, having not made it back under his own power to the pit lane. Isaac Hadjar's best in Formula One qualifying P4, which was impressive at Zandvoort. When Lando Norris broke down, that became the podium for
Antonelli on his hot lap. Let's see if he can cook.
He's made it through the corner where he had a crash earlier on in the weekend. Now to the corner that caught him out. Can he find a clean lap to use the power of the W17? That has been a rocket ship in the hands of his teammate.
Yeah, a lot cleaner there. He would have been a bit more cautious in the braking down into 3, but the benefit is it's given him a reasonable opening sector right there with Russell, who we know will get a second run at it, but that is definitely putting on target to get that front row.
Use all the battery, and then you see he's got to recharge it, otherwise you'll run out by the end. Recharging into the 9 and 10 fast chicane. It is a rapid middle sector for Kimi Antonelli, who's able to pip his teammate here, and they are driving on the limit, remember. They
Oh my God.
on the limit during testing or practice. This is where you have to show your instinct, your mettle, and your best when it counts. Russell improving behind. Can Antonelli ask the question, though, of his teammate? Can he ask him the question to perform through all 14 corners of the Albert Park circuit? That slipstream won't hurt. Kimi Antonelli is provisionally on pole position.
118.8. Russell has a double purple sector.
Quicker in both the first and second sector. Can he keep it clean towards the end of the lap? He's got Lindblad ahead of him in 13, who will get out of the way as he's getting ready to launch his own lap. Will that give him a little slip?
Oh my God.
Over to George Russell, who has looked superlative around this racetrack all day long. Is it provisional pole? It is.
Oh my God. 18.5, a whole second.
As Piastri tries to spoil the Mercedes party, leaning all over the curb at turn 11, trying to wrestle it away. Hadjar going again, Charles Leclerc going again, but DC, does anyone have an answer to the Mercedes pace?
No, well, Piastri's slightly slower in the middle sector. Let's see if he's aced the final.
The crowd roaring him across.
That's still 8/10 from the leader.
His teammate in 4th, Hadjar P4.
What happened to the Ferraris?
The Ferrari of Charles Leclerc.
P3.
He goes into 3rd position to
Leclerc P3, guys. What about Ferrari and Hadjar? Hamilton and Hadjar.
Hadjar's been in the top 4 before. Can it be top 3?
P3. Oh. Hamilton.
Ever in Formula 1 qualifying for the moment.
Hey, Norris is coming to the line. Norris, nope. Hamilton. Hamilton. Hamilton P7.
Arvid Lindblad, currently in P8, does not have a competitive time on the board. He's got the soft tyres, and here comes the only rookie in the field. He's been driving the wheels off it.
Nope.
And he comes across the line and stays in P8, but that'll do.
Not bad for his first qualifying.
Who finds himself with the first pole position of the year. What a journey it was for Mercedes to get a 1-2. Antonelli in the barriers, through the gravel, but eventually to the front row. Lawson pipped his teammate Arvid Lindblad.
118.5.
Had an answer to
Holy.
who takes the first pole of the year.
As they say around here, that was a fair dinkum lap. Pole position.
Great job. Well done, team. Well done. Getting Kimmy's car back out as well. Awesome. Wolf effort.
Dodge pole position. Well done. So controlled. Well done.
Merci. Thank
you. You know what's great in the voice there? One, he's not surprised. Two, he's not overexcited by it. This is the mark in the sand. He knows he's got to capitalize in this car right now at the beginning of the season. And it's a long way to go. But we've been saying, could this be the car that takes him to his first World Championship?
Well, he's never had a chance to fight, let alone compete all the way to the end. But Russell acknowledges the crowd, and expectation was high. Expectation has been delivered upon. George Russell will lead the line.
That's a very good qualifying from both the Mercedes.
Formula One season, as he will be joined in the top three, not by a Ferrari, not by a McLaren, but by a Red Bull. Isaac Hadjar with his best ever Formula One performance. It's Russell, Antonelli and Hadjar, your top three in Melbourne. Home favourite Oscar Piastri out of the car. He'll start P5, having out-qualified his teammate and world champion Lando Norris. Lewis Hamilton in 7th, Lawson in 8th, and then Lindblad in 9th. Must have been an error on the lap for Lindblad because he was 2.7 seconds off, and he's not been 2.7 seconds off at any point. The Mercedes pair.
That is the end.
To respond. It wasn't a guaranteed slam dunk.
Okay guys, that should be end of this stream. I'll be streaming tonight at 8:30 again, once more for the league race. So I'll see you guys there. I'll see you guys at 8:30. And yeah, thank you for watching. And tomorrow we'll be streaming the race as well. I mean, I won't be showing it on screen, but yeah. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Bye guys.
Sometimes Russell has cut a frustration.